How is it going, amazing people? Every egg, give me another Sunday episode with more Rayman Revolution on BFP2 walking towards the last time because we have journeyed on into the pirate mine to set free the Globot kid and bring them home to their mother. And of course, this Globot kid just give us one of his rain masks, which we could use to burn under the cloud of the destruction while it rains to pour down all of this a plant lurking underground so that we can sprout, so that it can start sprouting on its own, so that way we can see what magically might happen, because we can use this opportunity for sprouting plants so that we can hitch a ride on them or whatever obstacle we go reaching to. So yeah, now it's pretty sick based on this mass figure that we just held on to, because it's based on how it rains and it go pouring down to photosynthesis to a plant. So we're going to use that to take it all the way back to the Fairy Glade, because there's something else that we got to get fitted. So we want Fairy Glade to get 100% complete, because we're going to have to run that back again to try to see if we can get that 100% finished before moving on to find the second generator, so that we go turn off the laser. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we've got to be doing here. Yeah, we understand. We understand. Anyway, let's continue on. Now let's step right out of a bit of wood real quick. Yeah, now I do believe it was this way, so that's where we're going. Alright, so let's see now. Where can we find the way to the Fairy Glade? So where exactly are we going? Okay, so which way is it? Okay, so let's just go to show where I not need to be going to the Fairy Glade. Well, technically that's not the way I'm going. Now I don't see any bridge or any way to get through. So what's happening here? Oh, wait, I think it was down here. Okay, well, there's no bridge. Well, technically there was a downhill which we had to go. Alright. Okay, now I'm pretty sure this had gotta be it. So, I'm gonna make sure that this game doesn't get saved, because we're going to not save it at this point, because we need to catch up a bit more, because we're on tight schedule. So, let's just go back to where we failed to not get that many Lums. Okay, so this has got to be it. So I think there's just only 4 of the Lums that we were missing in this area. So first what that we want to do is take out those pirates, and we want to go look for an opening route, and we go look above. So I'm assuming there is a purple Lum which we have to keep a lookout for. So hold on now, why are we slipping? Okay, so we go and view the camera real quick. So that just goes to show that we were missing 3 of those Lums. So let's grab onto this and take off. So we'll pick up those last 3, and we'll go use that to swing to the other side. So if we look down, so there is this platform that we can roll on. So let's go and take us all the way to the shores. So we'll remain stand at this barrel of this mechanic at all times. Alright, so there are 2 to help you can pick up, and one of it's a Lum. So we'll pick some of them up, and yeah, there it is. Okay, so I just got 2 of my red Lum collected already. Alright, so let's try to find the one where we saw where the plant had not got photosynth. Alright, so we're finally approaching what we're looking for. So now what button are we supposed to press? Okay, so I think you go pressing square. So Rayman go and show off his mask and go do his dance, and that should go to show the cloud of the rain is what Globot did perform. That would simply set him free. Okay, so I can barely hear a familiar spirit calling for help. So let's go find out where he is. Okay, so now he's not that way, or not anywhere near that cave there, which looks kind of spooky. Okay, now pause for a second. Now before taking down that plum real quick, so there is something I forgot to tell you, because yo, you know what, this would have me confused a little bit, because this game had me fooled, because there are only 3 of those Lums that we just missed inside of that cave there. Alright, so you know what? We can hit the plum now. Well, it's the same remechanic of the plum that we saw back in the Central of Stolen Fire. So as we go steer it with by pressing square or circle. So yeah, now you can see what the plum is doing now. So it's just doing its smooth move work, which I like to see in every mechanic. I mean, the water current is doing all the work. I mean, it's no pressure. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab onto the web and start climbing on it. And we'll get off from that. Go making these optical jumps. And we go climb up to the reach above those web that we just grab onto, because we're climbing monkey chambers up here. And of course, we got there is these fuzzy looking spark guys that are coming right after us. I mean, we could just attack it while we're climbing. Okay, well, one just took me out. Okay, so let's get off from that. So we can checkpoint this. Alright, so we'll annoy that enemy. And yeah, well, that had me messed up here. Alright, well, let's just keep swinging. And yeah, screw the optical anyway. I mean, we can grab onto the purple Lum and start swinging at it, so that we start taking the land on this opposite surface. Alright, so there is one of the Lums that we just pick up. Okay, come on, seriously, do you have to be this mean? Alright, come on, do it. Not on Rayman, why me? Why do you have to be so rude? Did you not see the S-Cross? Hold on a minute. Don't attack anything. Just stay on those. Okay, just drop the barrel on the X. Thank you. Not Rayman. Alright, now let's go enter. So there's no Lums in here. So the trail ends here. So we'll go free this familiar spirit. Go move upward. And this go and take me back over here. Okay, well, I just took the fall again what I just saw because I was this close to a checkpoint. Okay, so I feel well done with this place. So let's do this. Alright, so going over here real quick. So we're gonna start doing this rain dance. And we go press on square. Alright, so we done the same one that we done back since we're at the second stage. Because we just fled the 7th of the familiar spirit, and now we're going to free the 8th. So hold on, now why in the world can we not get up? Oh, wait a second. So it's saying eat me. Okay, so yeah, sure, mushroom, I'll eat you. Alright, let's take a chow down on it. See what's happening. Okay, so Rayman acting like he's feeling a faint, and he is shrinking. Okay, so now we are small size Rayman now. So let's go solve the optical. So we'll go jump on the mushroom. Come on, Rayman, jump on the mushroom, please. Thank you. Now get on the narrow gap, please. Gee, I mean, what's with Rayman's speed? I mean, how in the world is he running like that? Can you get over there? Stop wasting time here. Okay, well, we can still remain small. Well, we just got here some pirate declared. And over to the other side, yeah, now there's a familiar spirit we need to rescue. So we can remain small as long as we like. Alright, well, pretty sure there is another mushroom that can turn you back to normal size. Alright, so let's go eat this mushroom. What do you say, ow? That doesn't even hurt. Okay, so there's just only 3 more of these Lums we gotta find. Alright, now let's do this. Okay, so as I'm picking up a barrel, so what we can see was on this door where it's S mark, there is another secret that we have not revealed. So if we go bust down this door, so that should go to show where the Lum is, and there is 2 more. So all 80 Lums got 100%, and we just got Yahoo and our 9th familiar spirit, and we are down to our live familiar spirit. And I do think I know where the last one is, so let's go do this. Okay, so I can barely hear because there is a familiar spirit calling for help. So I do think this is our last and 10th familiar spirit we need to go rescue. Alright, so that was it. So the Fairy Glade got 100% complete, so let's do move out of here. Alright, here it is. So we are finally done. So that was just totally about it. So we got all 80 Lums, 10 of the familiar spirits. We are good to go. So let's continue on. So yeah, now it's better than it's better than say, I mean, because we can save this game as much as we like, so that way we don't go losing with progress. So we'll probably save it in separate files. Well, I don't know if we could do that because you know every time I say it in save it in separate files, I mean, it's going to get separated because we're just only saving but just at least 3 files. So let's just pick one and save whatever we want. So you know what? I'm gonna just save it further beneath for the bottom just in case. Yeah, cause I know because we already got it on 58% because that I could see in records. So we can take our way back to what's the place called? Actually, yeah, well it's another brand new place that we just paid to visit because there's a fourth. So there's another third new area that we gotta check out now. So we're just gonna have to wait till the game take its time to save.
There are no more masks here, but there's.
Alright, so which path are we taking? Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the way to Globot's house. Nah, well we're not going back there. Okay, so I think we were supposed to go back to the Rainbow Creek. Yeah, so there is one of this familiar spirit which we had to keep a lookout for, and there's only like 30 of the Lum that we haven't gathered yet. So we'll go shut back there again, and we'll go find the second generator. Alright, so let's just say no thank you. We're gonna hold on to all of this as save progress for later. Alright, so we're taking our pathway this way. But now pretty sure that we have enough familiar spirit to go do the challenges. Okay, well let's see if we have enough of those. So checking it with Lee.
Well done, Rayman. You freed enough familiar spirits. I can open a new door for you.
I mean, sure, you can do that. So she's going to open the doorway to the next challenge. Okay, so we have to go grab some Lums. Okay, I understand what you just said. Okay, so let's go do the challenge right now. So what of his grab challenge we accept? So we have to grab all 20 Lums before time runs out? Okay, so there are purple Lums we have to grab onto. So wait, why can't I stand on these? Okay, you know what? I want to restart. I think I was doing it too slow. Oh, come on. Seriously, Rayman? How are we doing that so slow? Okay, that's not it. But why are Rayman swinging like that? What in the obstacle is going on? Okay, we could do that. It's much quicker. Okay, that was too slow. Let's go again. Keep going. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's key. Come on, stop letting go, Rayman. Please, I do not ask you to let go. That is so stupid. Why do Rayman keep letting go of the purple Lum like that? That is stupid. Rayman, quit fooling around. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, this is perfect. I just can't get up there. Stop missing. I'm so close. Did we get them all? Alright, finally. That was close. So, we just reached our maximum health. Jeez. I am not fooling around with this obstacle ever again. Jeez. This is the worst possible outcome in this entire challenge. I mean, I couldn't understand that level completely, but yeah, well, it do get quite used to a lot more few things. I mean, it's a bit more of a space going on with this obstacle that we just took. Alright, so we may not have enough familiar spirits, so we're gonna come back with more later. So let's just leave by pressing triangle and go set out to the Pirate Factory. Well, actually, we're not just going to the Pirate Factory. I think we were supposed to go to some mines, if that's where it is we're going. Alright, so let's go this way. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was this way. Okay, so this is the way to back to the pirate mines. Alright, well, let's try not to slip this time. So we got a lot of HP bar now. And there are still pirates that are still alive. Alright, well, first thing first, we want to clear both pirates first. Okay, and this yellow pirate seems annoying. So don't know why it's firing me with that cannonball at me. Alright, you need to die. Come on, stop hopping away from me. Just die, please. Please die in the right way. Alright, so we'll pick up 2 red lums. And then we'll move this way. So let's figure out what to do. Hold on.
I see that you can now do the rain dance. You can now open the door and deactivate the second generator. Move towards the cloud above the door and press the square button.
Yeah, well, too late. I already figured that problem out before. So you can go press square to go show your mask. And then the clouds started raining to take out the lasers. Yeah, I can see that's one of the laser weakness, so it's weak against rain. Alright, so we can continue going through. So we are still locating to find the last of the generator, which is going to be coming up next. Okay, so we can take another save if you like. Alright, so we're going to be saving it in the first file for today. So let's do save. And we'll get a move on. But I'll still keep saving it in the first file because I don't want to get all of these files messed up. Because every time that I save it in the third and second files, I just can't keep on track of them. I may get lost on not knowing what I save. Yeah, well, some of these save files been acting strangely recently. What I was checking on the load. Because I want to see how much of a percentage that I got on progress. Okay, so we're getting hear the same old music back in the Marshes of Awakening. Okay, so we're going to pick up these 3 lums. And that red lum do give you health. Okay, so what is happening here? So, this whole... Yeah, well, this whole place is about to sink. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Get up there! Okay, hold on. So, there's only 70 lum we gotta find and 8 of these familiar spirits. Alright, so we got a checkpoint. So, let's keep going. Okay, what's with the barrels? Oh, wait. We gotta ride on them. Or just bounce on them, I guess? Hold on! Whoa! Yeah, get that lum. I'm afraid I'm gonna die. You stupid barrel. Get away from me. Alright, fine. That's good. Give me a boost. Okay, I can barely hear a familiar spirit calling for help. Let's set free. And keep going. Alright, don't let go. Keep going. Alright, so we'll leave that checkpoint there. And we got these pirates cleared. So let's hit this switch. Oh, actually, no, never mind. That switch already got hit. Okay, so I just took the fall. And there's another familiar spirit calling for help. Alright, so let's go climb up this ladder. So there it is now. So we'll go set it free. And then we'll continue across. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was just it, right? Wait, I just missed one. Okay, so it's raining cannonballs now. Okay, so pretty sure this here is our way out. Come on, Rayman! Rayman always ticks me off. I mean, why did he keep falling off? He was supposed to grab onto the edge, so how is he not grabbing onto it? Come on, Rayman, do you not see the edge? Your hand, sir, just grab onto the edge. Man, that just ticks me off. To see Rayman helicoptering all his way down to the depth of the pit. Okay, well, we're doing just fine now. Well, there's no point of saving, but you know what? Let's just save right now. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we do, so we're just going to have to keep saving it in the first file. And just forget what just happened. So let's just keep saving. So we just got it on 60%, and we're making good progress over here. Alright, well, we'll keep that save going as much as we like. Alright, so once that's already saved, then we'll go on it on right ahead and check on this next and second new stage. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, what's the pirate one? Yo? Okay, so if dude got his own rocket launcher. Alright, come on, step back. Go back to your stance. Okay, we're just firing all over the place. Okay, so we'll go pick up that lawn bear. So that gonna make it 21. So what are we doing here? So the door is closed by 4 switches. Okay, so we have to go find all 4 switches to open the door. Seems simple. Okay, so let's go check this entrance. Okay, so we'll climb up this ladder. So where is that supposed to take us? Inside? Okay, so is there anything good going on inside? Is there something up there? Nothing? Okay, so let's check what's underneath. Okay, now I can barely see where's the familiar spirit we gotta go rescue. So let's go take out that yellow pirate, which is so easy to take down. Alright, and there are 2 Lums we can pick up. But dang, there are so many familiar spirits calling for help. Alright, so we can focus more fire on taking down this pirate, which have a rocket launcher. Alright, keep taking it out. Okay, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, yeah, now you need to get knocked out. Okay, well, I already set free a familiar spirit, so we only got 4 more to find. Okay, and I can barely see there are 2 of the Lums we can't be missing. Okay, so we can go tap on R to take a look at surround to make sure that we don't go miss anything. Alright, well, pretty sure that we got them all, so there's only just 28 Lums that we just rescued. Okay, so seeing what's inside, well, hold on a second. Now, I don't want to know where... Okay, well, actually, I think I do. So, if we go to this elevator, what will happen? Okay, so let's go take us upward. Okay, so we do got a checkpoint here. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Okay, so these floating platforms do kind of remind me of SpongeBob's SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom when we're at the Flying Dutchman graveyard stage. Because we kind of seen these platform mechanics before. Okay, so why are we doing that? Okay, well, I really don't like you, so I'm gonna have to take you out. Alright, you got half AP. You know what, can we do this? Can we just charge by pressing hold this time? Oh, come on, big damage, let's go. How are you not taken down with my full blast? Okay, so that was just it, right? So hold on. Okay, now the door is closes. Okay, well there's no turn back now, so there's only a Lum there. Jeez, man, there's just so many directions. Okay, so let's just take me back to my exit. Okay, so let's just steady on. So there are two more switches we gotta find around here. So back then we go take out this yellow pirate, get some health back, and go touch switches. Alright, so go pick up this yellow Lum. And want to make sure that we don't go missing anything around here. So can I go up to that roof? Alright, maybe not. Okay, let's go underneath the hatch. Okay, so there are only two yellow pirates. Well, this should be easy enough. Okay, so one got a flamethrower. Alright, so we'll get some health back. And then carry on. Alright, well, let me just turn the camera around. Come on, game, do something. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that was just it. Okay, so we just pick up two Lum. Okay, well, I can't go grab onto the pole, so I can just take the jaw fall. And there was a plum there. But that was back in the stone of the central of Stone and Fire, and at the very beginning of the Fairy Glade. Okay, so we see what that's going to do. So the plum is going to slow downwards. So wait, why did the dude disappear like that? Okay, well, let's just figure out what we were supposed to do with this plum. So can we try throwing at it? And then what happened? So where exactly are we trying to go? Underneath? Why below it? What's up, plum? Okay, well, let's stand on it, or maybe let's just take the drop fall. Okay, well, screw the plum anyway. Well, actually, wait a second. Now, I think I need to grab a plum real quick. I need to grab a plum one more time. There's something I can't be forgetting. Because that plum may seem important to us. Now, we'll just go figure out where we want the plum to go. Okay, so I think it was up there. Hold on a sec. Okay, so we'll have this, whatever your name is, get plum on the head. So yeah, you just gotta throw at it and then land on top of its head, so that it don't go charging at us. So are we good? Are we not missing any Lums? Okay, I'm pretty sure we are. We got all of the Lums. And this is our ticket way back outside. Okay, so I just pick up just only one Lum. So there's just only one Lum. So was that totally about it? Okay, so that was just only 35 Lum we just pick up. Alright, well this guy in the plum on his head is going to remain supplicate at all times. So if we take the dive, we're going to check on our surroundings to see if there's not any Lums lurking underwater. Okay, well there is someone calling for help. So there is a familiar spirit that we gotta go rescue. And it's right behind us. And this should be our last switch. Okay, so that's all 4 of the switches activated. Alright, now let's go move on. So we are uprising. Alright, and pretty sure this guy still got a plum on his head. Alright, so simply done clearing both pirates. So we can take our way back outside from here on out. Now since we collected the remainder of all of these Lums around here, we can make our hits. Now hold on. Now why are you guys here? I was not expecting surprises, but okay. Let's go have some fun. Why are we facing the wrong way? Yeah, it's because we're dizzy, that's for sure. Okay, you need to go down. I'll go pick up a little bit of Lum, which will go give me healing. Okay, pretty sure that was just it. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, so pretty sure this is where we're headed next. To go find the second generator. Alright, so let me do this because it's going to take me a little longer for me to save my game. So here it is. Okay, so here we are. So we're in another brand new place here. So what we got going on here? Okay, now it's this enemy again, and it looks kind of powerful to defeat. So let's try attacking just once. Okay, but you know what? How about we do this? Okay, well that's easier. So that way we don't have to stand next to him and fight. So we just stand behind and just use our projectile to have it diagonally hit directly at the enemy this huge. Okay, so let's make sure that we don't miss this Lum there. So that's our 40th Lum. Okay, and that there is my red Lum I need to collect. So what we got going on? Barrels. Okay, well pretty sure I was going the wrong way. Okay, camera, can you please help me? Please, help me out here. Okay, thank you. I need you to rotate that camera. Keep it still. Okay, so which way are we going? Are we allowed to bounce our way up to the top? Hold on. Okay, there's nothing going on up there. Seriously? Wait, hold on. Come on! Get on the barrel! Well, I can't roll on it. Well, I'm only allowed to bounce on it though. So, what are we supposed to be doing? So, can we still hit these barrels? I don't think so. But where are we supposed to go? Now, since the barrels are just rolling. Okay, there had to be something that we can do. Okay, now that's where the problem. So I can't go and attack the radio, whatever is above. I mean that is some, I don't know, some instrument. something, whatever instrument you play on, with some chumpo, something like that. Now, I'm a little stuck at the moment. Oh wait, I wasn't even clearly looking. Okay, well there was something that we can climb on. Okay, so we'll grab one of his lum, move on, and can we get? Okay, well we got a barrel. So what are we supposed to do with this barrel? Okay, so now I can barely hear a familiar spirit calling for help. Alright, so yeah, that barrel is one of the enemy's weakness. It's one of his greatest weakness. Alright, so let's get back to solving the optical. So let's figure out what we want to do. Alright, so we'll go pick up those lums. And what's up here? Okay, well I can't get anywhere up to the top. Okay, but now there is something above it. Okay, I can barely hear more familiar spirit calling for help. Alright, so can I get it to right to not hit me? Oh, come on, take it down. Yeah, that's right, you get that Yahoo. You deserve it, Rayman. Alright, now let's steady on this area. So I can see there is a whole bunch of these lums lying around here. So let's go uprising. So our focus is that we steady on this room. So where's that familiar spirit at? Oh, come on, Rayman. Could you not fail? Alright, now I want you to grab onto the bosses. Why could you not grab onto them? Come on, solve the optical right. Okay, well all we ever do was to listen to the spy agent music. That's whatever soundtrack we're listening to. Okay, there's the familiar spirit. Well, I realized there was going to be a maze going on, but yeah, that's the familiar spirit that we were supposed to keep a listen out for. Okay, so there is one more familiar spirit that we can't go missing. So what's happening here? Oh wait, so the trail ends here? Are you serious right now? Now, you're trying to tell me that the trail ends here and there won't be no turn back to me. So there's not going to be enough lum hiding everywhere. How could there be an end of a level? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure we're not done yet. So this has got to be the second generator. Okay, yeah, I can barely see where you are. Alright, so let's go take out that generator. And we'll just go use we'll just hit those metal objects there, because that, when we're using the projectile, it will diagonally hit the pirate directly at it. Okay, pretty sure that was our last one. Yeah, now it's a shame really, because there is not there's not one of his last familiar spirit lying around here, so that's going to sound kind of tricky. But we'll probably come back to this area later. Okay, wait a second. Now I did saw because there are some lums missing. Yeah, now I did not even closely hear where all of these familiar spirit went, because we just rescued all 7, because one of this familiar spirit had gone missing. Okay, so let me see what I can find around here. If not, then we'll just move out of the stage. So I will see you in just a sec. Okay, so I can barely see there are two of the lum that we just missed around that corner. And what's down here? Oh no, don't let go. Don't let go. Go down there, Raymond. Can you just go down there and stop letting go? Okay, well, you know what? I didn't know that was going to be death there. I should know. Alright, now let's see what else that we can find. Okay, now going through here. So, we got here is some more obstacles to solve. So, we are getting halfway close to finishing up 100% and getting all of the Lums and the familiar spirit. Now, I just want to know where that last of the familiar spirit went, so I'm gonna have to take the fall and try it again. Okay, so now let me get the memorizing. So I think it's around these barrels. So we'll make that optical jump, and it's through there. Alright, now let's get the solving. Okay, I can barely hear where the last of his familiar spirit went. So it's right through there, right? Okay, so what the heck is that? Well, hold on, what is that thing? Oh, yo, okay, well, that's just a fifth of my upgrade. Okay, well, we don't need that right now. So we're still scavenging for Lum, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure that we were missing 3 more somewhere. Alright, let's do the right thing. Come on, Raymond. You know what? Just punch it. Yeah, that was it. So that was our last familiar spirit. Okay, now I am still kind of lost, though. Well, we were missing 3 familiars, not familiars, but 3 Lums, and I can't tell where they are or wherever they're hiding. So we're gonna have to do this. Now I'm pretty sure I checked because we were missing 3 of the Lums, but we'll find out later. I don't know where the rest of the 3s are. We were missing some 3 Lums. And it gotta take place back to where we had to go and open up all of these switches so that we go start by opening the door. That might seem to be the problem. I don't know, but we're gonna have to find out on the next series. So that's just gonna be all it for today, you guys. So we are going to make a pit stop back at the Rainbow Creek, back to the outside world of where we belong, because we just finished our 8th stage. So we could take another game save, but I mean we deserve it. But like I said, we'll probably check back again later to the scene where the rest of these 3 Lum went. I mean it won't be no rush whatsoever. Okay, so let's remove that other first file, the one that I recently saved. But yeah, well that was back by a long shot. Because we're having a lot of each separate save files mixed up. Okay, so we already got it on 65%. Alright, so we're waiting for the memory space to take its time. Then we go and check on into the scene what King Teeny had to say next.
Open the doors to the factory. Go through the factory and look for the marshes. The lava sanctuary is just beyond them.
Okay, so the lava sanctuary is where we go find our third mask. Alright, well, you know what, guys, I believe that's gonna be all it, you guys. So next time on Rayman Revolution, so we'll probably go ahead and check on back at the factory again and try to see if we can locate to find the. Well, actually, can you just be quiet and let me concentrate on thinking more, please? Alright, well, next time, as I was trying to say, we'll go journey on in back to the factory to go locate this lava sanctuary. So that's something we're going to have to pick this up more on the next series, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be particularly on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying this series and want to see more of Rayman Revolution, be sure to leave an advertisement like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, remember the notification bell so that you can stay updated and notified to when my news and awesome videos up on the way. So that's gonna be all it for Rayman Revolution. We'll be picking up on next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.